Kid with Courage is from Southwest Iowa, but her fight brought her family to Minnesota. She may only be 10 months old, but she's already battled an extremely rare diagnosis, one that could have made her heart fail.
Where did you go? Harry, there you are. Hi, baby.
Harriet Kendrick is a lot like other 10-month-olds.
She likes to screech and sing.
Just the happiest little girl. She really is.
But medically speaking, Harriet's journey hasn't been anything like other 10-month-olds. In fact, her story involves a procedure that's led to a positive outcome fewer than 10 times in history.
It was absolutely frightening.
Expectant parents Hannah and Josh Kendrick were excited for their 20-week ultrasound, but the scan didn't deliver the clean bill of health they were hoping for. It showed a tumor on Harriet's heart that could make her heart fail.
We held it together really well in the doctor's office, but as soon as we went out into the parking lot, we held each other and we cried.
Yeah, we bawled.
Harriet had what's called a pericardial teratoma. It's extremely rare. According to the Midwest Fetal Care Center, a collaboration between Allina Health and Children's Minnesota, from 2000 to 2020, there were only 55 of them reported in the world. The Kendricks were referred to the Midwest Fetal Care Center in the Twin Cities and met Dr. Joseph Lilligard.
Teratoma was about the size of a thumbnail, and that doesn't sound too terribly big, but for a fetus, that's huge.
Hannah went through 2 scans a week for the rest of her pregnancy, one in Iowa and one in the Twin Cities. That continued until she was 32 weeks along.
I actually had so many ultrasounds by that point that I kind of knew what I was looking at. And as soon as they started the ultrasound, I knew. I saw the fluid around her lungs, under her skin. So knew immediately.
Hannah rushed to the Midwest Fetal Care Center, where Dr. Lilligard and his team prepared to attempt a surgery to debulk the tumor and safely deliver Harriet.
An exit procedure is very similar to a C-section type delivery, except we're going to do significant surgery on the baby while still connected to mom and the placenta.
Surgeons made an incision in Hannah's uterus to expose Harriet's chest. They opened her sternum and removed about 80% of the tumor to give Harriet a chance at surviving birth.
I'm kicking you.
A moment captured on video when Hannah met her little girl, one she'll never forget.
I was elated. I mean, we never knew what the outcome was going to be.
Harriet needed another surgery the night of her birth to complete the resection of her tumor, and then again 2 months later. Doctors will continue to monitor that as she grows. Her parents are also working to wean her off a feeding tube. They say they're so proud of Harriet, her medical team, and this success story, overcoming the odds.
Every time it's done successfully, the odds go up for the next one.
While Harriet may look like just another infant, we know this kid with courage is so much more.
She's the strongest, toughest, least complaining little girl. She's amazing. I wish I was half as strong as she was.
Hannah and Josh also wish to thank the Ronald McDonald House for giving them a place to stay in the Twin Cities while Harriet was hospitalized for the first few months of her life. They also wish to remind other people thinking of growing their families to never skip routine prenatal medical care. It's how they caught Harriet's condition and the reason she's here today. If you know a kid with courage I should meet, email me at kidswithcourage